Hey, Chad. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, Clyde needed a peen, and I had to get his peen holder sorted out because he got a new one of them from Amazon. So I had to get him all set up. Like you said, I don't know if you guys heard yesterday, Clyde kind of strained something. I don't know what it was. Took him to the vet. He's all good, but we had to get him sorted out. So had to get that fixed or make sure he was good to go. So Clyde is fine, but just can't be jumping up and down. He's supposed to be taking it easy. So, anyways, guys, welcome. If you are new, well, this is not anything, about the election or about people doing drugs or doing goofy shit. This is about Gunpla. So we're going into it. I know I did this a little bit already, but we're gonna do this for a little while and see how far we can get. So should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun here. And there we go. All right, who we got here? There's a lot of people here. Am I huffing paint? No. Was taking care of Clyde. And, it's a little warm, so we're gonna crack a window. But yeah, Clyde, guys, he's we're trying to limit all the contact, so like not picking him up, and it's on his back leg he hurt, so we don't want to stress that too much. Axis Hey Nerds and Metabolite experts. Yes. You too could be an expert if you read 40 abstracts. Mr. Sen, hey, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I heard about all that. Yeah, that was kind of funny. I will say I think it is bullshit that he got those charges. I don't think the court should be allowed to tell you can't record something. It's put out there for the public to watch. So the public should be allowed to record it. It didn't hurt anybody, and I think it's chicken shit that they gave Ralph a warrant like that. I do think it's bullshit. I think that's a First Amendment issue for him. So hopefully he could find somebody and help him fight it up there, because I do think it's bullshit. Now, as for me, though, I was watching, when we watched it, we were watching somebody else's watching of it. I believe it was Divinity. So Divinity's restreaming of Ralph's stream. So I was like the third way down the chain. Like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to, they're not going to get mad at me, but I still don't think they shouldn't be fucking with Ralph. I think that's bullshit they're doing it personally. So why'd I go for this version? I didn't go for this. Somebody actually sent it to me. They're like, hey, do you want to try some Gunpla? So yeah. And I said, cool. I don't know. I've never done anything about it. So this is like my first time doing it. I really don't know anything. T-Rex Trucking says, I really hope DeWine chooses Vivek Ramaswamy for senator. He won't. He's going to pick Dolan for senator. Dolan's part of that scummy Republican underbelly, so that's who he's going to pick. Besides, having Vivek go run around like Elon, Vivek, and then some other people, not putting them in position like Kash Patel. You put those guys in positions where they're like inspector generals or having oversight, not necessarily running an agency. They can do far more damage. And I'd rather have them running around cleaning house than leading organizations. Love Doctor says, oh, my favorite new law tubers in the Gundam. Hell yeah. I've always thought they're pretty cool. Commandoro says, how expensive is Gunpla? It can get very expensive very quickly. I do know that if you want to build like the bigger and bigger Gundams, they're very intricate. Some of them you have to paint, panel lining and all that. It can be very expensive. But this is kind of like the beginner levels of it. But like I said, this is the first time I've ever done it. And when Desu X says, why did I go for the Char version? I don't know what Char means. I know it says on here it's the Principality of Xeon Char as enables mobile suit. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. So. Horrific Halo says, good morning from Finland. Well, good morning. It should be like what, 6 or so in the morning there? Good. How are you doing? Yep, no verdict in the Richard Allen case. They're going home. They went home for the day. They went back to the hotel. They're going to try again tomorrow. Haven cases. Do you cover tax law? If there's tax cases out there, like interesting things in the tax code, yeah, I would. If you find anything cool, it should be down below. The email address potentiallycriminal@gmail.com. I will take a look at it. But yes, as Trump's going to start monkeying with the tax code, we're definitely going to cover that. Irham Amin for 20,000 Indonesian rupees. Thank you, by the way. He's saying, Sean is a Zaku fan, therefore not an effing nerd. Yeah. Did I see what happened with Nick today? Yeah. And that thing was really bad. He should have done that. Tenno said, is that a potato masher? Yeah, it's a reproduction, but yes, it is. Now, as far as World War II stuff goes, let me grab it. This was a find by the lovely 2.0. These right here are these are defense glass. These are field glasses, German field glasses. These are roughly like early war. They're 6 by 30. These are very early war. They're a little worn out, as you can tell. But they're early war because they're still aluminum. Very quickly, the Germans switched to Bakelite in their production. So, because beginning it was brass, and they switched to aluminum. Then they went to Bakelite. She's like, I thought you'd like these. And I'm like, these are pretty dope. And they're not too bad still. They're not too bad. There's, a little bit of issues with the lenses, but it's pretty cool. Pretty gnarly. So, but yes, that's a potato masher back there. But that's a repro. But these guys are real. Could you see me as a SCOTUS pick? That would be so much fun. Ryu says, I have way many Gunpla. Well, like I said, they look pretty neat. T-Rex Truckee says, the jury's going to deliberate on Saturday? Yeah, they're sequestered. So they don't get to go home. They've been sequestered for over a month now. So, and guys, what happened with Nick today? Go watch Kino Casino, or go watch him talking to Melton on Nobody Likes Onions. Like, it was not good. I'll just leave it at that. Zero Max, been a member 1 month, says Sieg Zion. Thank you. Oh. So we'll see. Pow Angel for $10 says, because without love there is nothing. Joe Logic, non-cult like member. Good man, you are. And thank you. I appreciate that. Commander Kodiak says, so another one for the toe. All I'm going to say is, you shouldn't. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt, Aaron. Didn't hurt him. So, but pal, thank you for the comments. But yes, it did not hurt Aaron's case. I can tell you that much. Now, like I said, I'll leave it at that. Anyways, we're gonna get to this shit because this is the thing I wanted to do. It's the thing I want to mess with. I got a bunch of clips and a bunch of shorts and some videos put up. They're gonna go through the weekend. Got some thumbnails put together. I'm done fucking around with that. I actually want to do some stuff. So we're going to do this now. We're going to do this. So here we go. Let's switch cameras. There we go. All right, chat. Hold on. Where we got this? Okay. Gotta move these parts because those are. This here. But yes, guys, we're finally getting into nerd territory here doing Gundam. Also, these are parts for the Hitchhiker. We will be working on that. We're going to start doing monthly Ghost Gun streams, so that should be a lot of fun. All right, so here we go. We need a little light. And it's time. Here we go. Some Ohio gun, yeah. Break Contact says, when do you sleep? Well, I sleep at night, but we're only going to do this for a little while, and it's Saturday tomorrow, so I can sleep in. Like, I'm not trying to be a smartass, but I do have an idea. BattleTech. Yes, I've heard about BattleTech and doing those. I might try one of those later down the road. Love Doctor. That sounds actually pretty good. So, but yes, I do sleep. But it's Saturday, man. I can sleep until like 9, 10, whatever. I'll be all right. And then, do a normal stream tomorrow night. It sounds like there wasn't really any rioting in Portland tonight, so we're just going to do this stuff. We're going to do this stuff. Let's see here. Joe Lee says, I dislike the people telling me to get to bed. I cannot do that with my brain. Yeah, I understand that. Dude saying, nice seeing me branch out to other kits and types of things. You ever thought about doing car models? It's been a long time. Like, it's probably been, like, probably when I was like 13, 14, I did car models, probably the last time ever. So, not recently, but I could start doing them. I could see myself doing them. Just not any, like, I really haven't ever given it much thought. So, I mean, yeah, just not right off the top of my head. So, I could see that. I definitely could see that, but just, yeah, not right now. I mean, but, like I said, if any of you said, Sean, I want you to see, like, build this, guess what? I'll put it in the stack and we'll work on it. We'll start working on it. Do any World War II German armor? Yeah, one of the first things I was working on was a Panther, and I kind of fucked it all up. So, but yes, I'd love to start, I'd love to actually start doing these a little bit better, work on these more and more, and kind of work on my skills. So, yeah. A kid in a Gundam store is just trouble. Kid in a Gundam is just trouble. That's funny. All right, so what are we doing here? I'm going to make some tags I can read a little better because these little things here don't help. Nancy Grace tried to have a go at Andrea Burkhart. Well, one of them was reprimanded for being horribly unethical as a prosecutor, and it wasn't Andrea by the Fourth Circuit. So, Nancy better be careful. So, let me see here. Where's my... oh, there it is. Andrea could beat Nancy's ass. Well, that too. That would be funny. All right, so... All right. All right, so we're just going to label some of these better because it's quicker than trying to read through just these printout or these cutouts. They're not as helpful as I thought they would be. Because, like, when you're trying to dig through these fast, trying to read that is not helpful. Yeah, the Nancy was a district attorney in Fulton County back in the day. Yeah, and she had a really bad reputation. She had a really bad reputation for being pretty scummy. So, got reprimanded and BTFO'd multiple times by appellate courts. There's a non-zero chance Anna's watching. Oh my God. Hi, Anna. Yeah, so anyway, she probably started the madness. Well, I know like some of the other people, they use the paper clip or they use the clothespins. I'm like, that doesn't make sense here, so we're not doing that. Appeal courts called her out by name. Yes, J-Rock, they have. Nancy Grace is not, like, she had a lot of issues. Routinely, she had been called out. had withheld evidence in murder cases, all kinds of fucked up things. So, yeah. Nancy Grace is not necessarily the best person in the world. So, but that's okay. Like I said, I hope Richard Allen wins. I hope he gets out of this because I do think it's bullshit what they've done to him. You know, and I want him to be able to have a decent life again. Whatever bit of it they can give him since they almost destroyed his sanity. And then it's going to be fun watching all these people who fucked up explain why they'll, realize they'll never catch the real killer now. Because no matter what they do, that's the problem with these types of things. When you get the wrong guy and you go to trial and lose, well, going forward, all that evidence of, well, you thought it was this different guy the whole time. Now you think it's him. That can lead to reasonable doubt very quickly. So that's why these guys who did all this are going to fuck it up so bad. And these girls will not get justice. But oh well. Oh well. And that's what happens. Andrew's critical of the defense tonight, talked about opportunities they missed. I'm sure they missed things. Maybe they missed them. Maybe it was just they had a plan and they stuck to their plan. I mean, we don't know. Also, I mean, I will say that it's when you're in it in the middle of a hearing, it's different when you're sitting there in the back watching, because I've been that guy before. You're like, hey, what about this argument? Like, there's arguments you'll think of later on that day. I've been that situation. It happens all the time. So that's not a unique thing. You will rethink of things like, oh, I could have answered this that way, or when you're in appellate arguments, that'll happen. You're like, oh, I could have answered that. Goddamn, I know the answer to that question now. It's the heat of battle. Like, it's not, it's nobody's ever perfect. So that's how I'll phrase that. Oh, Andrea said that too? Yeah. I mean, it's okay. Well, like I said, it makes me feel better when I say things and you're like, oh, yeah, that's what they said too. I'm like, good. Makes me think I'm not a complete idiot, just a partial idiot. So, let's see here. Other than that, how are you guys doing tonight? Getting ready for Veterans Day? I know some of you actually still have to work and stuff, but I have a Monday. I get to work from home. I don't have to go anywhere. Although, actually, I'm probably gonna have to go to jail and see some people. So that part's gonna stink. You are no idiot. Holy shit! I appreciate that, but let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah, if you hear 2.0, she's like, let me tell you. Power just says bubbles blown, bubbles popped. What the fuck? What? I'm saying going to see David Gilmour tomorrow. Oh, that should be fun. All right, guys. Sorry, like I said, I'm just trying to organize this a little bit because there's just so much of this to work with here. Who makes better sausage gravy, me or 2.0? I'd like to think I do. But she's really good about it. She's a phenomenal cook. She really is. Very creative. But I like doing it. J-Rock, yeah, Monday's a holiday, but not for everybody. A lot of people have to go to fucking work. Unless you're in a bank or you deal with the law or the government. Yeah. We have it off, but not everybody else. So, where is... Hold on here, chat. We're gonna trim something up here. All right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. I never get a holiday because I have floating holidays. Oh, well, that's interesting. Say, I used to have those on my job at FedEx. We get a lot of floating holidays. But I end up having to save everything always for law school, so use up my vacation days because you'd have to do a lot of I had to do a lot of studying. I usually try to take the day off before the final so I had some sleep and normalness. So usually every spring and every fall I'd use up all my vacation time to do that. So always kind of sucked. The skull clap looks like a safety. Leslie says it's been 20 minutes of Gundam assembly prep. Are you now gay and we taught it yet? I'm working on it here. We're trying to knock. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the parts I need. All right. All right. Okay. H3. All right. That's all the important stuff. Okay, so we don't need to worry about the rest of it. And this stuff for the armament, I don't need right now, so I can put that away. All right, so let's get started. Enough time huffing markers. And also, I need to close the door. It's getting a little cold in here. Don't want to set the heat off. All right, here we go. Oh, I can't believe I had that up the whole time still. All right. All right. Yes, it's been around 20 minutes. Here we go. It is time to go, chat. So, where were we last? So, let's get this bad boy open. I kind of had a plan to go through and mark off what I've done. That way I don't get confused. Because there's so many pieces to this thing. Like, there's a lot of crap in here. So, you know, done, 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 done. All right. Okay, so here we go. Now it's time to rock and roll here. I know some of you might say this seems like a level 1 model, but you know what? For me, this is kind of important because this is a new genre, and doing a basic one's not a bad idea. Because then when I screw up the later ones later, you know, I won't have an excuse. All right. Okay, so here we go. So I need B2, 7, and 8. All right. Okay, B2, 7, and 8. And they go into... All right. B2, 7. These are fancy nippers. Really nice ones that 2.0 got me. Well, they're not, didn't get me, but they're from her stuff. Ooh. Oh shit, was that a sprue part? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, well that's not good. I'm gonna have to use some glue, chat. Uh-oh. I guess I was supposed to just snip there. Whoops. Whoops. Uh-oh. Whoa. Good start. Yes. Oh. Oopsie poopsie. First move is the bust. Not the first move. We've done some prior. I did like the one stream where the paint gun wasn't working. We did a little bit of this, so we have some parts built. Like we got this far. We got that far. So neat. So all right. So these guys should line up like this. I think. And go together like so. Then they should go into B2 9. So B2 9. There we go. Yep. Okay, chat. Why is... Oh, that's why the fan's not on, too. I wonder why the heck I couldn't feel any air here. It's getting actually warm. There we go. Ah. 100% is already off the table. You know, not necessarily. Thank you. I tried. Okay. So we've got to do... Oh, okay. Well, so it looks like these fit in. Let's see, how's this go? All right, so we got that in. It doesn't say glue any of this shit, so I guess I don't have to glue anything, but we'll find out. And then PC9 into F5. All right, so no glue on paint. Welcome to Gundam. I've seen some of them that require glue and painting, so yeah, no glue needed except for the part I broke. All right, and then part F. What do I need here? I need F5. All right. A1, nope. D1, nope. I need part F. Where the hell is... Oh, F. Okay. F is for fuck. All right. Bella says so. Here. Step the way to get some Joes. Becoming any percentage run? Yes. Yes. My first time, so if we get it done and it doesn't look like it had an abortion, I'll feel happy. So. All right, that's interesting. Just these two little guys. All right, so this just goes in like so. Just push it in. Just push it real good. All right, there. Is this the one for Gundam Origin? No. Oh, Jay saying, I really think it's just the cutters you used initially. You just cut it away from the part and then snip it more accurately once it's out of the cage. It's already ruined. Ah. No, Nick didn't lose his license. Holy shit. You guys need to relax. No, he did not lose it, okay? All right, so that's done. I don't know what this is, but it goes, maybe it's like a jetpack. And goes, shh. Don't know. All right. Did I break something already? Of course I did. Oh, that's like the breastplate I'm dealing with here. Okay. Oh, it is a jetpack. Holy shit, I was just kind of bullshitting, but I guess it is. All right. All right. So I need a thing I built before. So that's like the chest plate. I need C2 and C3. All right. This is so much easier. I can just grab the thing and I see it. C2 and C3. Okay, that's a lot of snipping. Snip, snip, snipper. Snip, snip, snippy. There we go. Is this a girl robot or a boy robot? I don't know. Oh, Jay saying it, you usually have problems with that. Yeah, there's some little ones here that I'm looking at are very intricate. I will not fuck with those in the cage. I will break them free of the sprues and then bring it down. So part C, and it's saying here, don't be a fucking idiot. Make sure you put them in right. Okay. So, yeah, I need to, yeah, we need some glue for this bad boy. We got some Tamiya cement. Nub marks are my other OCD. Yeah, but I don't really know what to do here in this situation, so it's my first time through. I'm sure there's Gundam purists out there who are like, they're twitching as they see me do this, but, you must suffer. Suffer. I'm doing this my way. All right, so we're going to put that on. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. Focus, you fuck. Let's see what you guys got here. Yes, breaking things is part of building. Yes. Oh, no, I understand. Brake contacts need some flush cutters. Yeah, but these right now are better than the other nippers I was running, so I'll need to get some better ones, but for right now they're helping. Saying only perfect grade and perfect grade plus ever require glue. And okay, so I'm assuming those are the fucking monstrous ones. These kits safe for small hands only. Yes, non-fat hands apply. No sausage fingers. Just remember the welder's creed. Yes, a grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. I learned that as a young man. I learned that many, many moons ago when I learned how to weld. And remember my shop teacher saying, "You know how to use a grinder?" Yep. Are you good with spray paint? And I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Then you're good. You'll be all right." Yeah, I was never the best when it came to welding. I can lay down a root pass. Looks like shit. I never pass inspection, but I can weld stuff together. I can weld stuff together. All right, Chan, I think that's on there. As good as it's gonna get. Let's see here. You're here to see me glue my fingers together? Yeah. You built one that needed screws, though. That's interesting. Yes. Audit the Fed, audit the Fed, audit the Fed. Yes. Yes. Get rid of Jerome Powell. Oh, there need to be a lot of people gone. Matty B says a good helmet with the right shade is the key to a good weld. No, knowing your material and having good control is the key to a good weld. I would argue, but so all right, let's see if just trying this out here. How's this gonna work? Okay, I think I see what they want me to do. All right, hold on here. There's a reference picture on the front. I see how that goes. Okay. All right, so A227. A2. I said I was BSRP. What? Page, not Whitaker. Says got a late start, so I just now heard Nancy the Gray stuff. Yeah. She was in Fulton County. Although Cobb County's not much better if you read about the things going on there. So no, but that's the thing. Atlanta's always had a lot of corruption, but it's kind of what happens when you get into big cities like that. You end up with a corruption issue, a massive one. Yes, a good welder is worth their weight in gold. A good welder can be phenomenal in what they do and how they do it. Okay, so we're going to take this. I'm going to pull this guy out. Look at that. It's the glue work, chat. So booyah if you were doubting me. Now we got to figure out how to get this fucker in. It's almost like I needed a Gundam here to walk me through it. You do not want to get in there, do you? Okay. There we go. Okay. So, all right. Should I have done? Ooh, I should have probably done that second. So we'll pry that off. Uh-oh. There we go. That's the nice part. Some of the stuff will come apart pretty easy. So we'll take that apart. Okay, so we take these guys here and we stick them in like so. And we twist down. Uh-oh. 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 It's supposed to be the other side. No, that's... Just make sure you do the right ones the right way. So it's got to start pointed up and then come down. So... what the fuck? Let's try this. All right, this is kicking my ass here, chat. Hold on here. Okay, so that's where we're stuck at right here. So we're stuck on this one. Getting these things wrapped around the edges. So that's this part we're stuck on now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't That might be it. That might be it, chat. I don't know. Here, hold on. Let me see this. Never thought through the crossing out thing, Jay? Well, if I don't get back to it right away, like, I don't know. I got to be careful because if I don't pay attention, I could easily fuck this up. So I'm far from a 200 IQ. The fact I'm at 100 is the impressive part. Because I'm what many people would call retarded. What's the recommended age range on this? Probably all ages. I have a feeling this is kind of like the bottom version. Don't know. Doesn't say, I think. Yeah, I don't see. But probably for little babies. So, no shame in that. I'll admit I'm not doing very good on this. Still figuring it out. Why the fuck do you not want to fit in the hole? There you go. Go home to your hole. There you go. What the? Why is this? Come on, get in there. Oh, come on. You just were in there, dude. Come on. There you go. Okay. Oh, there we go. I see what the issue is. Hold on here. Come on. Slide over. There we go. All right. There we go. That helps it when I go in. The last little bit. There we go. Look at that, chat. Look at that. All right. Looks like the instructions. Don't swallow the parts, yes. Okay, let's see. Your first problem is those sausages, yeah. Do you think Jimmy Carter's having PTSD flashbacks? No, I don't think Jimmy Carter's conscious really at this point. I mean, look at him. He looks like fucking... Jimmy Carter looks like he's desiccated. So no, he is not with it right now. So A1 goes on to... right here. A18. A11 goes on to A18. All right. Alrighty. Okay, so A1-A11. Then 8. All right. Opdoc says you need hobby clamps. Yeah, I don't know. Just really paying attention to them. So hold on here. So he's like Reagan in his second term. No, I mean if you haven't seen the picture of Jimmy Carter, oh my God, the guy looks like he's already knocked on heaven's door multiple times. So no, Jimmy Carter does not look well, and I say that with all sincerity. Okay, so how does this go on? Is this the same thing either way? It's not making it clear. Oh, C1 goes on first, NB. Okay. Okay, so I need to hold this off for a minute. Okay, so B1 and C. So what do you guys think is gonna... Do you guys think, as far as things are going forward, do you think Trump's gonna figure out what the fuck he's doing? Or is he gonna pick more shitty heads for his departments? Because given how last time, I mean, he says he's gonna try to do it differently. I'm not really holding out hope he's gonna figure it out. I'd like to be proven wrong, but kind of get the feeling I'm not going to be proven wrong. What do you guys think? Most people don't know Jimmy Carter is related to Johnny Cash by marriage. Yeah, well, lucky for Johnny. So, if he doesn't put RFK in the CIA or Alex Jones in the CIA, there's no faith. There's a lot of things he could do, but no, I don't want RFK in the CIA. Like, I think he understands. Yeah, they killed. Yes, my uncle and my dad were both murdered per their plots. Okay, so I think I can do this one first. All right, so this goes in first. Okay, this is fun. It goes click send. And it's right there. And then I just need to clamp this on, like... Well, that doesn't even... This part doesn't even snap on, Chad. It just kind of flops on. Is that going to stay? They don't tell you to glue it, I don't think. All right, hold on here. What are we doing? Oh, sticker number. Stickers. Are these like fucking decal, like water decals? All right, so we need. Okay. So 35. It's like an eye for this thing. Okay. But how does this work? How's this going to look? Yeah, they're stickers. Okay, well, that's fine. That helps, because I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here. Okay. Donald Trump shit his fucking pants. Just the way he screamed that in all caps. That'd be so funny if he did. Well, these stickers are fucking tough to manipulate. Holy shit. Uh-oh, where'd it go? It just like flew off. Where the fuck did it go? Well, that was a pain in the ass. There we go. Sorry, Chad, I needed all the light. Now it's got an eye, so I can go womp. I can look around. You're gonna start watching Gundams. Yeah, well. Yes, but ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'm not gonna answer any of that, so. WT Phil, this is an interesting question. What do I think is gonna happen going forward? Do I think the Obama / Democratic Socialist era Democrats will come to an end and need a rebrand like the Republicans need after Bush? No. I don't think so, because what you're looking at going forward, I mean, it's going to be more of the younger breed, and that's what they're still going to be about. So I don't think so. I don't think that's going to change. A13. Okay. A2. So A1, 2, and A2, 3. So I don't think it's going to change. I think you're just going to see different people. I mean, that is the one thing I will say positive about this election. There are younger and younger policymakers, which is helpful, I think. You may not like them overall, but they are younger. Now, you ended up with situations like if you lived in Michigan, your choices for senator were the FBI glowy or the CIA glowy. And I will say, I pity you. I certainly don't envy you to have to make those decisions, because now you have a CIA glowy as your senator. But I think ultimately they're going to keep going on this trend for a while. I don't see them rebranding anytime soon. It's just I don't see it in them. I don't see them doing. Oh, well, that's where the other sticker went. Huh? That's where that one went. So I hope that answered your question. AOC is a POTUS candidate? No, she'll never become POTUS. She'll never want to do that. I mean, the other thing though is we're just at a point where things are kind of changing. The times they are changing, chat, and it's You know, come gather around people wherever you roam. Oh, wow, this does not want to stay in there. I'm going to have to glue this. The boomers are on their way out. Yes, it is. Will the woke shit stop? No. They don't think they've lost. They don't see this as a repudiation of their views. They see this as more racism. So, no, they're going to keep fighting. They think they're on. They think they're righteous. So, no, they're not going to stop. And you'd be a fool, and I'd say it. You'd be a fucking idiot to think they're going to stop. They will never stop. They will never stop that. That's all they know. So, don't ever assume they'll stop. Fire PA says they really thought the Dick Cheney endorsement was going to help them. I really think they did. And that's the funny part. You know, so many of them, I was just bringing up before, like I mentioned to people, I'm like, you know, you really think like having Dick Cheney on your side is a good idea? Like, do you guys fucking remember him? More importantly, do you guys remember what you did to Dick Cheney? What you thought about Dick Cheney previously? And look, we have a helmet. And it's like zoom, zoom, round, round, round. I mean, that was the funniest part about that whole thing. It's like they forgot about what Dick Cheney did for some reason. All right, we're gonna put some glue on this piece just so he stays on because he's not one to stay on. There we go. Jason, I forget what Dick Cheney did. Yeah, the Iraq War or anything like that? Yes. Little supporting their version of Satan for morale support. Yeah, moral support. Yeah, that was the guy that they considered worse than Bush. Remember, Bush was Hitler, but Cheney was like Palpatine. Cheney was the man behind it all. And they were not happy with it. But then the time came and they're like, he's okay. And I'm like, how the fuck does that work? All of a sudden, they forget about what Dick Cheney did. Also, guys, double check for me any updates on riot streams because there's no riots. If there's a riot breaking out tonight, let me know. We're about to the 11 o'clock hour out in Portland and Seattle. So if that's changing, let me know. Okay, so we need this. PC8. Never forget Halliburton, yes. Yes. Kia Patrick says, all I know about Cheney is a dozen heart surgery shooting his hunting partner. He was the former president of Halliburton before he was vice president, among other things, and ended up, Halliburton got a lot of contracts during the Iraq War. He was one of the people pushing all the bullshit. And funny enough, his daughter, Liz Cheney, was an undersecretary of state for Middle Eastern affairs. She was like a deputy assistant secretary of state. So she was high up in the senior executive service pushing all the bullshit that happened in Iraq. She's actually would go on TV and talk about all the things, saying why we had to invade. It's also likely she was probably funneling money around to all the different entities that she had access to. So, yeah, Liz Cheney, never forget what she did. Never forget her role in all this either, because she is as big a piece of shit as her dad, I would argue, at the end of the day. The commies are low energy. Yeah, they are, but I think it's a funding issue for them. I wonder if their handlers thought Kamala had it in the bag and they weren't going to need their Revolutionary Vanguard stuff rolling around, or another logical issue or thought is they just weren't ready and they didn't plan ahead and they don't have money. So I think that's a big issue for them right now. Oh yeah, there will be more stuff coming. Mark Elias, the Democracy Docket people, They are going to push their own kinds of bullshit. Don't worry. They will start doing that soon. We're starting to see that anyway in the counts for ballots in Pennsylvania and out in Arizona. So we'll see, chat. We'll see. Mark Elias should be charged. Fuck that traitor. Yeah, well, I mean, I could lie to you and tell you it's going to happen, but then I'd be lying to you, chat. So I ain't going to lie to you. Just saying. All right, so we got that in. Then this guy goes in like how? Okay. So he goes in like this. Does this work? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay. Then A218. Celebrity endorsements are dead. Yeah, well, I think they're realizing nobody gave a shit about Taylor Swift at the end of the day. Taylor Swift didn't work. Saturday Night Live didn't work. Beyonce didn't work. None of it worked. Having Bruce Springsteen come out didn't work. It just all failed. It all failed. So, yes. Cardi B didn't matter. Although, yeah, I love that whole thing about Cardi B. It's like she was making money as a hooker and stealing, setting Johns up for robbery. So it wasn't like Cardi B was like a self-made woman. So the way I understand it, that was her beginnings, was doing shit like that. Okay, so we got this and we got this. And I think they just go together like meow. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. There we go. Looking pretty freaking good, chat. Looking pretty freaking good. We're going to just trim this down all the way. Okay, there we go. And there we go. All right, there we go. Sanded good. Yeah, it's good enough. The Hulk Hogan director shirt tensile strength testing, yes. What did Biden do to the Amish to actually vote? Well, I will say this much as I think Robert Barnes, whether like him or not, the stuff that's been going on with Amos Miller, the Amish guy down, who's doing his own thing, trying to sell things to people, the way they've been treating the Amish, going after them, ends up becoming an issue after a while. I think that was ultimately the biggest thing that happened to the Amish was that. So PC2, I need 2 of those. That was the biggest thing, is they were getting fucked with. Their right to do what they wanted was getting messed with as well. And they don't like that. What they hate more than anything is the English telling them what to do and trying to force it on them. So, and it does seem like Scott Pressler basically did it. Although the other thing we're learning now too is Laura Trump, it appears, launched a massive campaign to train people in becoming poll watchers and working with election officials, learning election law, and being ready to be on guard for any attempts to fuck around at polling places. And apparently she had trained a massive they had done a massive operation to get these people ready for the election, and nobody knew about it. She might actually be the key to everything that happened on election day, especially in the troublesome areas. Well, yes, the Amish get picked on by police too, but yeah, oh yeah, they get in trouble all the time. Yeah, especially if they don't have their placards on. Oh. Let's see here. What are we gonna do with this? Okay. From what I understand, I don't know how true that is, but it appears to be correct. Laura Trump taking over for Rona. Yeah, sealed. Yeah, Ronna McDaniel sealed Trump's victory. Oh yeah, I think so too. I think so as well. I think that was a phenomenal thing there because yeah, they were not going to help him. The fucking hack population of the GOP was not helpful at all. Okay. This is weird. Okay, so there we go. And we'll put this guy on like so. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, Ron McDaniel's trying to screw over Scott Pressler. Yeah. Yeah, Kamala was too dumb to pick the swing state governor as a running mate. Well, there were a lot of issues, though. I can only imagine, though, we will find out in the aftermath of this election. There will be tell-all books about the fucking insanity in her campaign. And I'm sure we're going to find out Kamala was dumber than a fucking doornail, but that her staffers and strategists were absolutely fucking hot garbage. Were absolutely hot garbage. A2, 21, and 22. Okay. That will truly be the interesting part of this. That will truly be the interesting part about what actually happened there. But yeah, it didn't make sense, but I kind of get the feeling Shapiro turned them down. I think Shapiro even saw that if Trump ran against Biden, he would lose. And Shapiro was probably like, I'm staying out of it. I think at the end of the day, Shapiro's probably happy being the governor of Pennsylvania because he enjoys unprecedented support. It's weird. He's very popular amongst everybody there, which you wouldn't think so, but he is apparently. So popular amongst everybody there. Okay. It's called the Jew card. Yeah, a little bit. All right, chat. We're making some good progress here. We're probably going to stop around 3 because I do need my beauty sleep. Okay, so it goes in like this. Apparently goes in like that. Oh, there we go. That was nice and clicky. Okay, we got a burr. You're moving from California to Arizona? Do it. If you can afford it and your family will survive, and I would get the fuck out of California at this point. I mean, Trump ate up a lot. Like, Trump gained a lot of points in California, but it's never going to be enough to take the state. The state's kind of gone. But yes, basically every state Trump made gains in with popularity and votes. So it was like 49 out of 50. Okay, let's see here. Which is A28 just clicks in on front. Where did it go? I cut it. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, except Utah, which is weird. But hey, it's fucking Mormons. Makes absolutely no damn sense, but whatever. You blame Utah and Danny on. Jeez. Speaking of Danny on, that was a very fun interview. I had her on. I need to have her back on. It's been a while. But she was a phenomenal interview. If you guys haven't seen that, I interviewed her, I don't know, probably like 6-7 months ago, I'd like to think. And I interviewed her because she ran as district attorney for Salt Lake County. She ran for district attorney in the 10th largest city in America. It was very interesting to hear her input and kind of talk about all the things she'd done and just how campaigning was and all that fun stuff. All right, so we cleared off the first page. Let's see what page 2 has for us. Okay, so left arm. Oh boy. So for D1, I need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now we're just going to clip off a whole chunk of sprue at once. We're just going to clip all this shit off here in one big piece, so I can handle it better. There we go. Just cannibalize that whole sprue. So this is D1. D is in D's nuts. $2 can to feed the livestock, yeah. Left arm. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I see how this works. You have to get them all apart first. Hold on, here it's requiring a little bit of concentration. Okay. All right, so I need those big guys on the bottom. He faces like this. And Oh, wait, that's not going to work like that. This is how we'll do it. All right. Hold on here. We need... Okay. Okay, yeah, I see how this goes. All right, I got it now. I got it. So like that, and then like this, and then like opposite direction of this goes like that, clipped on. Okay, then this guy just goes on like this and threads that needle. See, there we go. Okay, there we go. J-Rock, don't call them Transformers. You will anger the weebs. Please don't do that, sir. So E1 and D1. E1 16. E1. E1. E1 16. Okay. All right. E1 16 and then D1 25. So D1. And the way I'm doing this chat is I got sprue D1 and I got to find number 25. Oh, there we go. Is it Starscream? J-Rock? Oh, you dropped the gas. Yeah, that gas photo $7 a gallon. Yes, and then you could drive right across the river to Arizona. Yeah, but that even happens here in Ohio, for example. If I'm in Ohio, I could drive to Pennsylvania, and the gas explodes. If you go to West Virginia, the gas gets high. Part of it is the different mercantile exchanges. Obviously, California has the high taxes too, though. But yes, so much of California's gas, and even more of it. Apparently, the California Air Resources Board, and if you guys don't know who they are, they're the reasons why gas cans are so retarded now when you have to use the spouts on them, is looking to probably make a recommendation to increase the tax on a gallon of gas for California. So it'll be very interesting to see if that passes. You wish there was a red version of San Diego? Yeah, sorry. There ain't going to be that. There ain't going to be that, man. I can't help you there. I can't help you there. Oh, hey, we got, two people are watching on the model channel. Everybody else is here. Okay. Okay, so which... right. Okay, I think that's good. And then I need D1 and D16 and PC1. All right. All right, and then PC1. All right. To put that on like that. Um. Okay, so just put this in, squeeze it on. All right. And then E1 17. Okay. Okay, wait, where the hell is that thing I just worked on? Oh, right there. All right. God, these parts can kind of just walk away from you very easily. A little fucking nervous. So E1 17. All right, there we go. Bella, you're taking off. Have a nice night. All right, so how's this going together? Okay. All right, there we go, chat. All righty. There we go. The guts might roll off a chair. No. Yes. Was that meme magic? I guess it's out there. You know, when the man and the meme become one together, it's always good news. Okay, so this still can use the spindle E115. Okay. So 13 and 14. Okay, get those cut as well. All right. What's Ralph's warrant for? It's for contempt of court. For probably filming the hearing. But like I said, I still think that's bullshit that happened to him. It shouldn't have happened to him. I think what he did was constitutionally protected activity. But I doubt the court sees it that way. But I see how they want that. Okay, these little nubs are up facing forward. This guy comes through like so. I don't know which direction he's facing. I think that way. I think like that. Oh no. Oh yeah. Well, wait. Hold on. Yes. Goes into the short arm. You just read Trump won Nevada? Well, that should be interesting. We'll take a look at that in a minute. If he did, good news. Good news tonight, chat. Oh, let's see here. There we go. Oh, yeah, chat. Here we go. There we go. That's money. That is money. Oh, can you dig it, chat? Can you dig it? There we go. That's money. Look at that. It's all coming together. Yes, it is. You take E1 on this side. You take the tabs and you. Oh, okay, through. There we go. Where's my sandpaper? There it is. There we go. Put together beautifully. And we are doing this. All right. Okay, so then from here, we're going to do B12 and A13. Let's see, condor eggs. Yeah. It's all coming together like it's the cover. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure it's all coming to plan. Okay. Hopefully. Yeah, where is... Oh, B1. Okay. So I need B1 and A1. So I need B1, number 2. Okay. Snippy, snipper, snipper, pop. J-Rock says, Nick called you a fag like 5 minutes ago. Where? On Twitter? Everywhere, Sean? Well, I'm sure he did. I thought you were going to tell me he actually did do it. It's like, geez. Guy needs to sleep it off. He had a big day today. Basically admitted to everything in his criminal case on video. I mean, that was brilliant. Okay, so put this on the back, on the knee. It just locks on like that. There we go. Well, that looks cool. Nick did. Yeah, he pretty much admitted to everything. The whole entire situation. Pretty much admitted all of it. So, yeah. Yep. Yep, he did. So you got to go see that. Yeah, it's actually worth watching. So. Was it on Melton Stream? Yes. On Melton Stream, he basically gave it all away. You're just like, what the... Like, it was... I mean, it's hilarious to listen to. At the same time, though, I'm just, like, cringing. Like, somebody should stop him. It's not like he's going to listen to anyone, so... Oh, well. Oh, well. I mean, whether or not it's admissible in court isn't really the issue. It's... He confirmed everything anybody has been basically saying the entire time. So, yeah, kind of that. There we go. So looking pretty good. A1, 11, 12, 14, and 15. All right. Hold on, chat. We're knocking these out. All right. Okay, you think that was 50%? Well, he didn't sound sober. 100% he did not. Oh. Yeah, just the whole thing was not a good look. It was an unmitigated disaster, I would argue. All right, so we need to slap these on. Or they face down. And they face... So we're facing this way. No, we're facing... This... Wait, hold on here. Did I... Okay. So we're facing this way, and we got to put one on like this. There we go. Okay. Now, the prosecutor's not really doing backflips. I don't think it's really helps in that regard. It just helps, us. So it basically confirms everything. So that's where it's really got value. At the end of the day, that's where it's got real value. Okay, so do 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 do. Oh, I see how that goes. Okay. And then this big thing down here goes through the bottom. Super Mario music is appropriate. Yes. Well, this is... Oh, there we go. Very delicate work. There we go. Wait, so is this how I'm choosing my hand open or closed? Oh, select the part to attach. Ah! Well, we'll try both of these. F4 and F9. Go together, see what's that make. Got the F parts. F stands for fuck. Then all right. Could they mix the internet as part of the sentence? I mean, theoretically, yes, but that's going to be severely restrictive, and I don't think that really would go anywhere. I would argue against that. I'd argue that's a violation of his First Amendment rights, his right to make a living. There's a lot of arguments you can make there that I don't think the court would ultimately do it for. So I would never support such an idea anyway. Court shouldn't be making that kind of decision, in my opinion. Now, whether or not that's probably what's best for him, sure. But these aren't internet-related offenses, so I don't see that becoming an issue. Now, if he's on probation and he starts screwing up because of things related to the internet, his CO or his PO could say, well, I don't want you doing the internet anymore. And because generally they have the blessing from the court to monitor your probation, that could happen. And also, your PO can do things like, hey, you're no longer allowed to hang out with people who are felons or have criminal records, which means people like April, who are involved in drug activity and criminal activity like you are. Now, he'll be allowed to hang out with Kayla because that's his wife. But he'll probably be told no more interactions with Kayla. I mean, no more interactions with April, which will probably fuck things up for him. And he'll be like, tell his PO, like, I'm in love. You don't understand. All right. So are we going to do the open hand or the closed hand, chat? Let's get the closed hand out. J-Rock says, plea or trial, best guess. Right now, I think Nick is about it. I think he's going to go. I think he is 100% about it. Nick. I don't think Nick is going to back down. So when it becomes like the judge says, well, what are you going to do? Nick's going to get down. And we'll watch him go to trial, I guess. And obviously, I don't think that's the right decision, but yeah, that's his call. All right, so A1, number 5. Really? A1, number 5? This is... Oh, it's like the back of the gauntlet cover. Okay. All right, chat. So we got 2 options. You're going to help me here. This hand goes onto the arm. And then it gets the... this goes on the back of it. So open hand or closed hand. Which of the 2? Because at some point, I'd like to put the guns on this fucker, and I think it works either way, but... I think I might go closed hand here. Open hand. J-Rex is open for a gun later. Yeah, but I think the gun goes in the... Well, you know what? It's got to go in one of the hands is the issue. Because here's what he looks like, chat. He's got his hand has got a gun in it. So, closed if you want it usable. Yeah. He's going to have a gun in his hand, so one of them's got to have to be open, one's got to be closed. Oh, choose which hand holds a gun. Gun always goes in the right hand. Yeah, well, I'm left-handed. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. We'll do this one open. We'll do this one open for now. Open so you can put a mitten on it. Okay. Thanks. All right. So then we just shove this up the arm. There we go. Got an arm done. Lefty confirmed. 100% fucking lefty. D2. Where's that one at? All right, chat. We'll finish the other arm tonight, and then we'll stop. How about that? So that'll be where we end tonight, is on the... There we go. So we're going to knock this out. We'll knock out the other arm and then go. All right. So we got to pop these fuckers out. We'll get rid of that. Guys got anything fun going on this weekend? I mean, we're almost to Thanksgiving, chat. Think about it. We're like 2 weeks away, roughly. I mean, then in 3 weeks, we'll be the end of the month, and it's like fucking Christmas time. Fucking time flies, chat. Time flies when you're having fun. Don't you think? I know, way too many nerds here tonight. You guys all never got your ass kicked by people like Nick when you were in high school, and it shows. And that should have happened. Oh. Time to winterize the homes. Yes. It's actually a good point. Get that shit done, guys. Fucking go shut off your water access. Okay. PC1, 2, D26. Okay, and then A1. All right. A16 and A17. There we go. All right. Trump is already making us money. Yes, 100%. He's already making us money. KJ gifted 5. KJ, I didn't see this earlier. I'm sorry. Gifting 5 memberships. Thank you for the support and your generosity. And then Joe Loy for 10 pounds sterling. The King Sterling is saying something that will always remain static in our world is Clyde coin. Hail Clyde, but don't wake him up. Yes. Well, it's a constant. But Clyde coin is going to the moon, so I don't know if I call it static. But I echo your sentiments overall. I agree with your sentiments pretty much. Okay. So all right, hold on here. What did I miss? Nope, nothing. All right, we're on the same pace here. Which end? All right, I think that's it. There we go. Beautifuls. Beautifuls. Yes. Wait, is that right? Yeah, no, that's right. They want you to put it down below. Like that, it sits on top, and I think that's how. Yeah. Okay. That works. And then E115. Okay, so we got these 3 assemblies. And we'll attach them together. E113 and 14. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Hold on, chat. We gotta get this big chunk off there. There we go. All right. So we need. So you guys, sorry, I was getting all caught up in this here. I never got the snap kits like sniffing glue. Sean knows viral's list eclipse is going. Oh, it's not going viral. Stop. That's very funny. What are we looking for here? Let's see. All right. All right. So we need to do this guy. All right. So. Okay. That's on. This goes on like this. Okay. Wait, this goes sideways. There we go. Okay, so it looks like that. Let's see if this clicks in. Oh, wait, upside down. That's the issue. That's why I fucked up. There we go, chat. All right. All right. Then B2, B12, and A113. So A1. 13. And B1. But part number 2. Where the fuck did it go? All right, chat, hold on. We gotta look for a port real quick. Oh, B1, here we go. Number 2. We need the little thingy-mabobber. Okay. So this guy goes lower than the top. There we go. Hold on, chat. We're almost there. All right. Uh-oh. You guys are still here. There we go. Do you think you can make a compelling defense for Richard Allen, or is he not guilty? Oh, I think he's not completely not fucking guilty. Richard Allen, like the entire way they've done that case, screams not guilty. I mean, holy shit. No, like the man is 100% not fucking guilty. Just the way the entire investigation was done violates all norms. The way they treated him and fucked with things. The way he's getting treated by Judge Gull. I mean, all of it fucking screams innocence. Like I said, it's not even that he's not guilty. I think he's 100% innocent. Hell, even the attorneys who were sent in to fill in after the judge illegally fired the other two that are currently there, when she got smacked down by the Supreme Court of Indiana, they both said this guy's innocent and this is wrong. So that should tell you a lot. They think it's fucked up beyond all recognition. They think the whole thing's FUBAR. So, yes, I think Richard Allen is 100% innocent. And what they've done to him is a fucking crime. Sadly, nobody's ever going to pay for it. Sadly, no one will ever pay for it. They will never have to atone for what they've done. All right, we got that. Do I remember the snap kits? Revell did the airplane snap kits. That's a French company. But yes, I remember them. Those were my first ones I ever did. Was an F4 Phantom. I Take It Good says, what are the chance he gets a fat settlement if acquitted? Yeah, I don't like he ain't getting no. J-Rock says he confessed numerous times at dates. Yes. And many of those times at dates, he was in a psychotic break. Some of those times he was literally eating his own shit or covered in his own shit. Some of those times he confessed to killing people who are currently alive. Like he's speaking to his wife. And I murdered my wife. His wife he literally just talked to. He murdered all kinds of people who are still alive, not just the girls. So no, his confessions are not trustworthy. The guy's brain got fucking fried. Yeah, he also confessed to killing people who don't fucking exist. So, yeah, don't fucking trust it. Don't fucking trust it at all. You know, they don't fucking trust any of it. D1, 16, and PC1. Okay. PC1 and D1, 16. So, just telling you, J-Rock, you know, when nobody admits they can identify him, DNA doesn't tie him to the scene, nothing ties him there, they can't find anything that's there. One of the girls was dragged clearly around, and, you know, like she had been moved. Like the one girl had been moved after she got stabbed to death. Yet we can't find drag marks on the ground. Like, did Richard Allen hoff those girls up on his back? No, there's no like none of that makes any fucking sense. Like I said, the whole case is fucking retarded. And the fact they're coming after him like this is a fucking travesty of justice. Yeah, he's toast though. He fucking talked to the cops. Yes, I don't disagree with you. Do not disagree. He went there and volunteered fucking information. Never fucking go volunteer information to the police. It will never help you. I agree, but to argue like, oh, he confessed, it's like, yeah, his confession ain't worth fuck. Now, if you want to talk about him going to the police, yeah, that is his problem. But Had he not done that, he probably would be fine. That's the funny part about this. He should never have contacted them ever. So, never contact the police when they're looking for leads like that. Okay, oh yeah, I was there around the scene of the crime. No, not fuck that noise. Because then you get these fucking these flatfoots like he's dealing with, who are fucking retarded, and now he's facing the brunt of it. So J-Rock says he confessed 20 times after the fact. Yes, and they actually, and the state's medical psychiatrist had to admit he was very likely suffering from mental health distress. So those were not voluntary confessions. Those confessions are not made by a man of sound mind. Once again, J-Rock, a bunch of them, he was covered in his own shit. Do you trust that as a valid confession? Do you trust that anything that man says at that point to be correct and valid? If you do, fine, but just say so. Yeah. Yeah, he claims he killed him and hid them in a rush, but victims, both of them were meticulous. One of them was meticulously cleaned. So, the mental health distress from killing those girls, yeah, J-Rock doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. You got to do better than that, buddy. Got to do better than that. I don't think he did it at all. And these faggot cops have ruined the case. Okay, so this should be the one where it's flush. We got these two pieces there. Fine, I'm fat and Richard Allen's a murderer. Well, at least you're being honest with yourself. Your mother and I will have to have a talk with you, though. Kirby side, yes, you clear nail polish to cover your joint lines. It works pretty well. I will have to look into that because, yeah, I'm kind of wondering how do people do this for a hobby? Because these kind of look like, even if you do them right, they kind of look like they might look like shit a little bit. I'm not trying to shit on Gunpla in general, if you're out there listening, but I'm just like, how the fuck do you, yeah. J-Rock says she's dead. You know this. I know. And you know why I know that? Because I'm the one who did it. Just fucking in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, man. Just a wicka, 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 wicka. And the last time I did it, she was like, I'm coming. I'm coming, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Save me, Jesus. Why is this not one to fucking go in? J-Rock needs to fire up a cooking stream. Okay, so just slide this in. Slide, slide, slippity slide. That's probably the issue here. Oh, there we go. Ah! There, perfect. See, the only thing I don't like are these, but I'm clipping them pretty fucking good. Jarek says a heart attack. I know it was a heart attack, buddy. Let me tell you what. Hello, Jesus. Okay, so F3, F7, and A1. A1. We'll get the last arm to go. E1-5. There should be a sheet of paper all the different colors the suit uses. How to mix them for proper color. I mean, like, I don't know what do you mean to mix them. Like, they're all, these parts are all like one color. I don't know how to mix and match them. If that's what you're getting at. F3. The only ones are trash. Okay. Abrasive nail files and clear coat cover up the nubs. Okay. That's helpful to know going forward, because I was like, these are fun. And I'm reading, like, apparently it's like the big thing is to do these, like, 100% completion and make them look like $1 million. And I'm like, well, how do you fucking do that if they have all these fucking issues? But that makes sense. What do I do with the models when I'm done? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Like, the tank I tossed, like that little tank I did, the M1, kind of looked like shit. I threw that away. It looked like garbage. But this one, I don't know. Probably put them up on the shelf. I'm going to pawn them on eBay. Yeah. Give them to Runkle. He can sell them for his thing next year. Because there's going to be so many people that want these. Yeah, get your own potentially criminal memorabilia. Why does this not want to go on? There we go. Okay. This goes through the arm hole. There we go. All right, chat. So we got the helmet done. We got the waist done. We got the left arm and the right arm done. So we're going to cross off a bunch of shit here. And then we're going to pack it up. And we're going to stop for the night because I'm done. 3 o'clock. Time to go to sleep. Doot, 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 doot. Hmm. 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 All right, chat. So we are now down to part for some of you to be deviants. We're down to the feet and the legs. So we're getting there. So for some of you guys, it'll be time to masturbate. We're doing feet next. You need to go glass files, a high count emery board from the dollar store works good in the plastic. All right, yeah. That should be fun. What's the name of the Amish guy you said got messed with? Amos Miller, the guy who sells raw milk. The raw milk Robert Barnes is always shilling. Amos Miller. It's like AmosMiller.com. Oh. So, but yeah, that's part of the reason when the Amish came out, they were tired of getting fucked with. So, all right. Well, everybody, thank you for sticking around. But that's it. There's no more show. Go home. Yeah, Amos Miller. The helmet looks gay. Well, J-Rock, they thought about you when they were designing it, so. They're like, what would he like to wear? They looked at your pictures and they were like, what do we see? What's the Amish guy doing the website? Well, the Amish kind of cheat nowadays, chat. So, I think a bunch of English help him do his website, so that's why he gets away with it. He keeps getting away with that. So. Okay. Am I kicking you guys out? Yep. Jason, it's time to stay up till 5 a.m. doing whatever. Well, that's... Sorry to hear that. All right, so let's see here. Show over cameras. All right, chat, so that's it. Yeah, you guys don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So, I will see you guys tomorrow night. We'll actually have some stuff to talk about. Illinois, its assault weapons ban was declared unconstitutional. Not by the 7th Circuit, but a judge dropped a 168-page opinion that I need to read through. So we could talk about that. Sounds pretty based. Yeah, and that's really it. If there's riots tomorrow night, I'm hoping there are. We'll do that. But for right now, that's all we got. So chat, remember until next time, can you loiter outside Stoney's? Yes. Yes, you can. Also, I think everybody's here. Everybody over on the model bench, everybody here, and then everybody on Twitch. MG Law. Oh, he's up now? All right, I'll send you guys over there to him. I will send you over to MG Law. Here we go. Customizations. Redirect. MG Law. There you go, chat. So I'll send you over there. In the meantime, guys, see you tomorrow in the evening. It won't be in the afternoon. I got work to do. And then I'll see you guys. All right, chat. Take care, everybody. Good night, guys. Damn it. It's not going over it. There we go.
Weapons, blacksmithing, and models of planes. esoteric works, and even some trains. Much merriment had while drinking White Claws, tips on hunting, and even talking the law. Whatever you do, just don't talk to cops, even when they nab you on illegal stops. Just 'cause you did it doesn't mean you're guilty, but please talk to a local attorney.